These are the practice solutions, or the solutions for your practice quiz 3, should you so care to use them. So throughout all of my learning plans, the videos will be in this magenta color, one of my favorite colors. So when you see magenta, that's a video. Blue is the document that needs to be downloaded, and that document could be an assignment or practice quiz. And then red is always your quizzes, which we'll try to do in class, but if you have to do it at home, you simply pull the quiz up, put your answers down, take your cell phone, take a picture, and send it to me. Okay, third practice quiz. Here we go. Okay, we want to get rid of all of that, and I'm sure that goofy ad will be popping up telling me I'm taking too long again. So again, graphing calculator is good to have. That set of notes is good to have in this. So very first thing, you're determining what form you have. This is the vertex form. Again, you see the parentheses there. 1, -2, and 3. So you have to think of this as subtraction inside the parentheses. So -2, 3 is the vertex. And then around that, the points that I chose were 0, 7, and -4, 7. Again, you don't have to choose the points that I do. You have to have the vertex, but you don't have to choose the points that I do. And then 0, 7, and then -4, 7. And this is opening up, so we will do our best to get a graph that's curving upwards. A little lopsided there, but nonetheless 2 and 2 away from the vertex. Okay, so number 2, this is going, so I need to circle opening up. This is going to be standard form, 1, 2, -8. This is going to be opening up because A is 1. So when A is positive, it opens up. If A is negative, it opens down. And again, you can put this on your table and tell from your table, most likely, what the vertex is, or you can calculate it. You have to look until you find it. If it's there, there it is. -1, -9. And if it's not, then you have to calculate the x value and then go to that point on your table, start your table. So what if the x value is 6.78? Then you just start your table, second table set, you go 6.78 for your table start. Okay, so that's if it's something weird, but I changed it back to -4, so we'll be good. The other 2 points that I picked were these two, and -3, -5. So 1, -9 is, sorry, -1, -9 is over here, and then 1, -5, and then -3, -5. And getting this perfect symmetry of points going. Okay, the busy page. The same start, and you might want to sketch your graph in the space that you have there. So this is -1, 4, and 0, and this is standard form, and this is going to open down. Okay, so just make a little sketch of one opening down, and then when we find the vertex, we'll label it. Okay, so if you put this on your calculator, you would get 2, 4 as your vertex. Again, you're looking for that pattern every time. So we'll just label that up here, 2, 4. That means we have a maximum at y equals 4, and no minimum. Axis symmetry, x equals 2. X-intercepts will be when y is 0, and they are 0 and 4. They will be on your table. Y-intercept is when x equals 0. That should always be on your table. This is y equals 0. Again, that should always be on your table. So the x-intercepts sometimes are not. And when they aren't, you need to go here. There's the y-intercept, and here's how to get the x-intercept, something called the quadratic formula, which we're going to get to later. Domain is all reals for both, for that matter. And then the range has this top to the box here going through 4. So that means that 4 is on the right here. Now, intervals of increasing and decreasing, just put this vertical line through. Less than 2, greater than 2. Okay, so we're increasing less than 2, decreasing greater than 2. And behavior, both negative infinity. Look at where the arrows are going. Again, look where the arrows are going for end behavior. For intervals of increasing and decreasing, trace it left to right. Okay, problem 4. So this is going to be vertex form, 1, 1, and -5. And this is going to open up. So let's just make a little sketch. And then we'll do all the same things as we flow down here. So vertex is 1, -5. That's HK. Again, it was hitting me right in the face before when I was missing it. 1, -5. So that means we're going to have a minimum at -5. So that's your minimum point right there. Axis symmetry, x equals 1. That's what we put in when we do the intervals of increasing and decreasing. Y-intercept, or x-intercept, that happens when y equals 0. So these are going to be not on your table again. And so use this. H plus or minus the square root of -k over a. H plus or minus the square root of -k, which is 5, over a, which is 1. Weird, but that's how you get them. And if you decimalize them, -1.24 and 3.24. Y-intercept, that's when x equals 0. That is going to be -4. Again, from your table, or use the formula here. A times h squared plus k. Domain, all reals. Range, it looks like we have the line at the bottom there through -5, so that's going to be on the left. Okay, so the bottom, if the line goes to the bottom, that value's on the left. This is 1, -5. And then intervals of increasing and decreasing, put your axis symmetry in. So this is less than 1 and greater than 1. So less, as I trace left to right, less than 1, I'm decreasing. Greater than 1, I'm increasing. And both of the arrows are going up here, meaning that the end behavior is both positive infinity. Okay, let's check that again. This opens up. So, I must have my answer key wrong. Okay, all right, I stand by that interval of increasing greater than 1. All right, next page. Okay, find the other coordinate where y equals 12. So now you have the vertex, so you have 3, 8 and -2, 12. So there's going to be something else 12 over here. Well, you went 5, there we go again. You went 5 to the right here, so we've got to go another 5 to the right, making that 8. So 8, 12. So a little reasoning is everything. I'm never going to figure that out, and that's just going to really bother me. And they're going to want me to spend $80, which I'm not going to do. All right, so here's your vertex. We're going to use the symmetry idea again, 5.75. It looks like this on your table. Okay, and then this would be 4.5, so these are just by the same step, left to right, and then you have the symmetry of the y's. So that is the third practice quiz, and then it looks like tomorrow will be your quiz, whatever day that shall be.